All right, we're here at the Skyline Raceway Park, and speaking with me tonight from our Open Sportsman Division, Machine Gun Mike Wilmot. Good to have you here at the Skyline Raceway.
Yes, sir. It's great to be here.
All right, well, let's talk about Mike Wilmot, and you've been in IMCA cars. How did you first get started racing? How did you get into it? What did you race? And a little bit about your progression and what brought you to the Open Sportsman that you're running tonight.
Well, I started in street stock. I started for about 1 year. We didn't have a very good car, a very good year. So we decided to switch to IMCA. Talked to Brad Weaver, bought his car, and went out and won the third night in the car. So after that, we ran that for 4 years. We bought a Sportsman and went to 5 Mile Point with it, and we ended up winning the Rookie of the Year, 5th in points. And here we are now. It's been 4 years since I raced. So
taking off a little time there, but you've knocked off the rust and looked pretty good out there in the qualifying heat event, so not too bad.
Felt really good in the qualifier. We started on the pole. Like I said, that's not easy, but it's not a hard way. We got to start 8th in the feature. That's definitely going to be a little harder.
Well, very good. So you haul out of Harpersville, New York, and make your rounds Saturday nights. Maybe Skyline going to be the hometown track here?
We're actually planning on this being our hometown track this year, yes. And we'll probably run Afton a little here and there, but Skyline will be our hometown track this year.
Well, that's awesome. It's a newly configured speedway. The racing service has been kind of changed and added some width back there. And
I like that.
I know you've been here before, so how's it feel out there so far?
Honestly, the new configuration is awesome. Just a little bit wider, and you got a little more racing room, Definitely a lot better. I like it.
Okay, so going forward, you would probably want to talk about some of the folks that help you every week to get out to the racetracks and some of your sponsors. So let's talk a little bit about them.
Well, right now we got one sponsor, really. It's BR Logging. He's been with me since I was 15 years old, so 39 now. So he's been with me a long time in every car I've ever had. But you got him. I got Chuck Zimmer, my wife Tasha, my kids Mike, Dylan, and Aaliyah, my mom, my dad. I mean, everybody that's helped me. I really appreciate it, and we wouldn't be here without you, I can tell you that right now.
Well, it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. Sponsors are pretty important, and, anytime that you get some support, it always makes it a little bit easier.
Yes, sir, it does. That's for sure.
Okay, so let's talk about the M16. I know, we've thrown out the nicknames out there, and Machine Gun Mike, and you run the M16. So how did that come about, and how did you decide on M16 being your number?
Well, I had 2 boys. I also have a daughter, but she wasn't born yet. So we started off with the boys, and one's Michael, and Dylan was born on the 16th. So we started off with M16. That was the best configuration we can come up with, so that's what we went with.
So it's a family thing with the Wilmots.
That's right, always.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on your success in the past. We wish you the best going forward here at Skyline. And for the race report at the Skyline Raceway with Mike Wilmot, we'll see you back in the studio, Ron.